Hey everybody. Welcome to another edition of Faith-Filled Friday. It's Pastor Steve Meldy from Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Every Friday I try to come online, just give a little inspiration. I just want to change that angle. That tree is right in the way, isn't it? I kind of like our cross. Well, there. That's good. That'll work. Fridays, noon Tucson time, I try to come online just for a moment of inspiration or challenge or just a reminder that living out our faith takes more than just worship time, whether that's on Sunday or whenever you're able to do that. It takes living it out. And one of the things we need sometimes, I think, is a break. Not from worship and not from God, but sometimes kind of a break from all that's going on in our lives. And whether you're retired or you're working or you're a young person in school or whatever it is, a break is important. I love coming here to this spot. Now, I usually sit where the camera is so that I can see the cross and the cupola and the fountain, and I just come and relax and get away from all the phone calls and all the emails and all the sermon planning and all the other planning and all the challenges in my own personal life and all the challenges in work life. And I just come and sit and be and pray and remember. It's funny, only here usually for a couple of moments, and I go back and nothing has changed except for me and my ability to handle things. I often think about how Jesus would take a little break from his disciples even, and from all the people that were needing him, and he would go off to pray by himself. And when he would return, they're all there waiting for him. All of their problems are still there. All of the challenges that he had to face, they were all still there. But he took a moment to be with the totality of God and center himself and reorient himself into the presence of God. Life hadn't changed, but he did. And so I take his example seriously in so many different ways. And so I find moments where I could take a break. If I'm driving in the car, often lately I will turn off the radio, even though lately I've been listening to Christmas music already, and it's not even Thanksgiving. Sorry, but it's kind of my break and I enjoy it. But sometimes I'll just turn off the radio. And we're lucky in Tucson, the weather is nice enough to just have the windows open most of the time. And you got to find moments to just sort of take a break from all the challenges that you have in your life, from most everything in your life, just a moment to spend with God. When you get back, all those challenges will still be there. There'll probably be some more, right? And that doesn't change, but what changes is you and your ability to deal with them. God gives us power and strength that we cannot otherwise muster on our own. And when we get ourselves centered in the Spirit of God, in the ways of God, the challenges that we face them differently ourselves, better, more faithfully. So here's your challenge. Maybe this few moments here with this video is your chance to take some steps away. But I think you just need to take some time on your own. Find it, make it. Doesn't have to be as inspirational as all of this church campus is. It could just be a moment where you mute the TV or turn off the radio or step outside. I don't know what it is for you, but take a moment. Get yourself recentered. The challenges will still be there. That doesn't change. But you change, even just a little, and that'll help you through. Grace and peace to us all this day. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Faith Filled Friday. Steve Mully from Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Hey, take a moment. Breathe. That moment may not change the world, but it changed you just enough to get through the next one. Grace and peace. Pastor Steve in Christ Presbyterian Church, Tucson, Arizona. See you next week.